I have to go get one.
Ooh, I made it. Oh.
Hey,
Yeah, it is kind of bright, isn't it?
that's as far down as it goes.
What?
It's as far down as it goes.
Really?
Hmm.
I wonder if that's because light pointing this way instead of that way, kind of.
No. Used to have it. Didn't have an issue last time. Anyway, welcome back, everybody. We are Father and Sons
Evening, Richard.
Trim tutorials. Richard hanging out in the background as always.
Very good. Yeah, that's awesome. I don't care what anybody thinks.
Let's see.
How's your stuff doing there, Richard? You're doing something, right?
Was finishing plants.
That's right. You was finishing up, huh?
That's right. Let's see.
Man, we're gonna have to clean the rest of all that Jack Frost stuff that we had last week so we can get some more seeds.
Would love to see your babies, Richard.
We couldn't find a AG top. Good evening. But yeah, the Jack Frost, we didn't get a male, so we're gonna get a few more seeds and try again. See if we can get more. Because I got 2 Jack Frosts and one's a female, really good, but it's the early girl, and the other one's kind of slow, so we wouldn't want to pollinate that one. We want to pollinate the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're not going to be able to. So we'll have Jack Frost smoke anyway.
Fucking look at that, a joint rolled already.
All right.
I must have known I was
doing
coming.
good. Awesome,
Nice.
awesome.
Doing pretty good. Just getting out of the shower. What?
Hey, Glenn.
And there's the
Ashley,
wife.
hello.
Hello, my love. Yes.
Is smoke it. Is.
Look at this. I already got a joint roll. Hell yeah.
Right here. This is my lunchbox. I've had this for 50.
Long time. He's old.
Yeah, 50 something years. And I always thought Dale Evans had a nice ass.
Chow wagon.
It is.
What did I say?
Roy Rogers and Dale Evans shower wagon, yeah.
Nice.
This just kind of wore off here, but in here I have Girl Scout cookie.
What?
Yeah.
Scout cookie. I will behave.
This lunchbox, I guess, is worth like $100.
On eBay.
On eBay.
Come on. There we go. Jesus. Love that lunchbox. I have a mini Star Wars one with the thermos.
My thermos I broke when I was a kid. I know I did.
He said, Dad sent me a picture of this one, and I Googled it with the Google Lens and everything, and it does actually. This one comes
Roll me
with
one of these.
a thermos as well. Roll it. Girl Scout cookie.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it really.
But there's a thermos that comes with that lunchbox too, but unfortunately he doesn't have it.
Doesn't have that anymore.
Yep.
Yeah.
How many strains do we have now?
Oh, good grief.
I want to say, let's see. I think we have 8.
That sounds about right.
1, 2, 3. Is that the platinum sherbet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. So
8 pretty good ones.
I think we do have 8 strains. And let's see. Yeah, I do remember seeing yours, but yeah, the mini Star Wars one. No, I remember that one. I was going to say, like, his comes with a thermos too, but
Yeah,
unfortunately, he doesn't have it, which probably drops the value a little bit, you know.
Maybe. I mean, shit. I dropped it in like 2nd grade or something, I think.
But our newest strains that we have recently are the Sunset Sherbet and the Platinum Sherbet.
Oh, that platinum sherbet is really good.
Platinum Sherbet is very good.
It's really good.
And,
Yeah, I think we really should have it tested.
I have both growing outside right now, so we'll actually get to see firsthand what the Sunset Sherbet looks like, as well as the Platinum Sherbet. I'm really excited for the Platinum Sherbet.
Yeah.
Mine is a mini and an actual mini. Yeah.
Very good. Yeah, no, they have a little red cup on top of the thermos. The thermos looks like a water barrel. Yeah, kind of like the water barrel here.
The barrel, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it was all painted like a water barrel and had a lid on it. Yeah.
Get too many strains on my tray. I don't know what's what.
So here, we'll just like mix it in here if you want.
That's all Jack Frost.
Yeah, I know. I just shook it all down to one end. Yeah, we got to go through this and find some more seeds. Man, we can't let Jack Frost die. We got to get more seeds so we can pollinate it. It's kind of a bitch not having any seeds. We're not going to find a whole lot of them either.
So we're gonna be dealing with like maybe 2 to 3 seeds, hopefully.
If we're lucky, we might find 4 or 5.
If we're lucky.
And if we find a 4 or 5, that'd be bitching Ola. Because then you have a better chance of getting the mail.
Yep.
It's just the two Jack Frost I have now, the one we want, the early girl one, it's got buds about as big as my finger on it now, and it really started budding like 2.5 weeks or so before anything else did, even that Elvis. So that'd be the one, like I said, that'd be the one we need to pollinate. The other one's kind of slow, so not knowing why it's slow.
So do you want me to roll one?
Sure, I want. I generally roll them and they look like dog legs.
Dad's gonna roll one. I gotta video this shit.
Got nothing there? Yeah, I guess we do. For me, I do.
Girl Scout cookie.
Yeah. Put more on the ends and not in the middle. That's right. And when you roll it and tuck it. And give a little spittle. And roll it again. And you come out like this with a Girl Scout joint.
Nice.
It just can't miss.
Very nice. Not bad.
Sweet.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Come on. Let Joe just cooperate. Yeah. Yeah. See? Yeah. Oh, keep it out of the freezer and it won't be frozen.
good one.
Yeah, Richard, leave it in too long.
It does that.
It'll freeze.
Wow.
Lost skill. Glad to see I'm not the only one. Hey, rolling joints like riding a bike, I guess.
Yeah. When was the last time we had a joint rolling contest? That was a couple years ago or 3, wasn't it?
It might have been last year.
Oh no, I think it was longer than
Oh no. I'll have to look that up. We need to have another
that.
one. This time with many more, with a bunch of other people rolling.
Yeah.
See their rolling skills.
Yeah, we went to a party one time where we get your stuff cleaned and everything, see how many joints you could roll in, what, 2 minutes?
It was 2 minutes.
It was 2 minutes, yeah. That was, oh, good grief, that was, I don't remember what her name was. where we did that first time. She called you Mr. Ginsu.
Oh, when
Patty.
when I was up in Grove for Pam.
Pam, that's
Pam.
right. Pam, yeah.
That's right.
That
was
she called it Ginsu.
Ginsu 3000.
Yeah. That was great.
Get the nice pair of scissors where you can just shape the bud.
No, smoke joints very often.
Right? A little too much on your lungs.
Yeah. Take a couple hits and put it down. Take a couple hits, put it down. You know, Jay Wade, the fastest guy I ever knew to roll was a friend of mine over in Klamath, and his name was Fred, and he was no blind dude, and but he was in prison, and he rolled them backwards. He put the glue on this side, and he rolled them. He could roll like 15 joints in a minute. I mean, it was going like this, man. You drop it, pick it up, zoop, and drop it, pick it up, and yeah, I mean, he says, yeah, you just got to know where shit is. Yep, okay. Yeah, he's the one that told me, you got to put stuff on the end and not in the middle. Because when you roll it, everything squeezes out to the outsides and stuff falls in out the ends. So put more on the ends. When you straight, it's straight. Yeah, apparently he sold cigarettes when he was in prison because he could hand roll them and
super fast.
Yeah, things like Marlboro and Camel and stuff like that were all pretty spendy, I guess. And he could get a big bag, of tobacco and roll it, make it 3 times what it was.
Yeah, there's hairs right there.
That's right.
Finally.
Female.
Finally.
Awesome.
Okay. Beautiful female friends. Very nice. Very nice.
Cool.
Been waiting for days for these 2 to sex.
Yeah, I've still got one Elvis that's not done yet.
So finally, see if I can get it to focus here.
Right down there in the second one, yes.
Right there above my thumb.
Yeah. Oh, down your thumb too.
You know, white hairs.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Well, that one shows too, right there. Down here. These are showing.
Oh yeah. Very nice. Okay.
Cool.
Sweet. Another female gnome candy.
We like the female gnome candies. Yeah.
Come on, camera focus. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna put this one. Oh, good. Pull these little yellows off.
Next one up. Usually a finger like that's not a bad idea. I mean, it's not a good idea sometimes because when you do that, sometimes you pick it, it takes a thread and it'll strip it, and that's not really good for your plant. So.
Read them and weep.
Yeah. Grandma Cobbs used to take a fingernail file and she'd file the edge of her fingernail, and just sharpen it up a little bit, and then that worked great. Just filing your fingernail a little bit.
Hang on there, Richard. See.
Hey, fellas, how's it going?
What's up, buddy?
Fine. How are you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Nice.
They're almost ready.
Let's
Almost.
see. Hang on.
They sure are.
Let me.
We need to invent scratch and sniff texting.
There you go. Smell-o-vision. That's what I'm talking about. Smell-o-vision. They're almost getting there.
Nice looking buds.
Yeah, now smell your finger.
It just the only thing I kind of screwed up. I didn't put the net. The net on time.
Yeah.
It got away from me a little bit.
Yeah,
You see a couple
they're
seconds
kinda-
on here.
They're kind of swaying, getting
When
heavy.
they're swaying, one thing is when you move them, jiggle, they're kind of light yet. So
There
as
you
long
go.
as they're swaying, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's pretty swayed.
Yeah,
many
these are. Yeah,
How
these
many
are almost
sticks do you have
done.
in there for support?
Yeah,
Yeah, they got nice little points on the top, so they should be within a week or so anyway.
Oh, around the. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. You're correct. I checked the triangles last week. They're still cloudy with some clear. I'm gonna wait till they get more more
Okay, well,
cloudy in
remember, the cloudy and the golden stuff when they turn is going to be splotchy here and there. It's not going to be totally all over.
Oh yes,
So-
sir.
So when you first start, sometimes the first time we noticed kale was, remember we saw that leaf or that bud that had the gold line.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when we noticed that it's going to be splotchy. It's not going to be a total cover. So, but yeah,
Yeah, you guys, it's just for now. It's just 2 plants for now. I was hoping for 4, but it's just I had better luck with just males, just pure males so far.
modern genetics. Good evening.
Hell yeah.
Very, very nice.
Got some nice looking
Thank
buds,
you.
bro.
And after this one, very shortly after, I'm gonna grow gnome candy. After this one, I can't wait for that one, guys. Very
Very
excited.
good. Have you added CO2 to your room yet?
No, actually not yet. No, actually that one I probably
I know it's kind of
Okay,
tricky.
probably the farthest I'll get is just the canisters. But other than that, I don't think I don't really need the CO2 tanks for now. Well, for now.
Yeah. Always keep an eye out for
tank.
like online
Yeah.
for people getting rid of their CO2 tanks. You can get them for a lot cheaper there, and it's
All right.
a lot cheaper to refill them than
Well, yeah. Then
like buy them from the actual place.
Oh, okay.
yeah. I mean,
Thank
for
you.
me,
Thank you.
my 50-pound bottle I got ran about $300, but I bought a new aluminum bottle, so that's what I have filled when I do the CO2, and
Yes, sir.
one of those will last 1 or 2, almost 2 whole cycles. You don't want to
Hey,
feed them a whole bunch, but and more than the average, because that's what these things will drink in twice or 3 times the CO2, as other plants do. That's why they show up on infrared, because their photosynthesis is working a lot harder.
Yes,
So,
sir.
Yeah, that's why they show up. So
Oh man, can't wait to experiment with that. How
I learned years ago back in the 80s that, man, you got CO2, it's worth it. It really is.
And I tried it in here, in the room here, and like,
maximize production.
Oh yeah, beautifully.
Yeah. And when you get right down to where like your buds are within the last week or so before you harvest, if you keep a whole side of just one little spot on bud, you can see a seed pod swell and swell and swell. And by the time it's done, there'll be 10 or 12 hairs out of this one little seed pod thing, but it's got layers on it like an onion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the CO2 really does keep them pumping until right at the harvest. So.
My wife, I want to call and bother you guys too. Just hit the link in the chat, my love, and you can pop on.
Yeah.
It's just for right now, I just can't wait for this harvest to be done. I just want to either start right away for the gnome candy because I'm very, very excited for that one, to be honest.
Nice. Start the seeds now because you got a little bit of time. The seeds are gonna take just a little bit of time to sprout and everything.
Yeah.
So
That's what I'll do. It's all right.
yeah.
I'm probably gonna get. I'm gonna get those started on tomorrow. So tomorrow, that way they can have a head start, at least.
Yeah. Let's see. How many days do you think it'll take to sprout?
Oh, gnome candies are about 7 to 9 days, I think. They're a little slow sprouting. Of course, sometimes that depends too on how deep you plant the seed. 1/2 inch is plenty.
Yeah.
So any deeper, and it's going to take longer. But yeah, I'd figure 7 to 9 days or something for gnome candy. They just got a really heavy duty protective coating on them, that wax coating and stuff. So
Wax coating, break it to break in. That's all right. That's no problem. As long as it just sprout.
The peroxide or something to.
Yeah. We've heard. I think 30% peroxide, and then the rest water.
And 1/3 peroxide, 2/3 water.
2/3 water.
Yeah, to a cup or something.
The peroxide will help break down the wax coating.
Yeah, on the seeds. So.
On the seeds.
And I didn't do that last time with mine. So.
Yeah. No, then everyone
I'll try that out.
That's right. That's right. You gotta get your mask. Gotta be real.
Definitely. Definitely, guys.
Thank you for joining. Thanks for showing the buds. Very
no problem,
pretty.
guys. You guys have a good one. Thank
Pretty
you so
buds.
much.
Thank you.
Great.
Yeah, you've seen her before. Sweet. And so this one is a female too. I've seen hairs.
What's that there? Right there? That looks like a male.
No, I see the hair. Right there. Hairs.
Oh, sure enough.
So
Going out here too. Well done.
sweet. So 2 more females here.
2 Gnome candy females.
No
Very
candy
good.
females. Nice.
Very good.
Yes. So that's awesome. I think I was gonna take a couple more of this. Kind of
Oh, the water leaves.
give the inside some.
Well, just give them some light on the lower limbs and stuff. That's a good idea.
Ones that are getting a little thick.
Yeah.
A little more.
Next week or something like that, you can come in and pinch these out.
The inside nose.
Yeah. Yeah. Just to get the center going there for a bit. Yeah.
Ooh, I think I just take these ones.
No, let them be. Let those be. Remember, everything's drawing from here right now, so yeah. And later, we'll have Kale take off, a couple of the nodes from inside here so that all the energy goes out to the ends of the buds, ends of the limbs. Oops. Very good. It's looking very nice.
Nice. Hell yeah. It's still wet, so I don't need to water them tonight.
No, even mine in the deck at home or something like that, I water them every other night or something.
Yeah.
Sometimes if on the third night I've gone over there and they've been kind of droopy. So I've been doing it there because I got the heater back on underneath the deck, like I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is warm in here, so I don't even need a heater.
Well, I thought the same thing. I mean, it was 85 degrees in the room, but still on the deck where the trays where the things were in, it was starting to mold. That means the water wasn't evaporating fast enough.
Right.
So turning the heater on underneath made it evaporate faster.
More airflow, maybe.
Yeah, well, that too. So. But no, having the deck with the heater underneath makes the whole deck like a hot plate. The roots are sitting on there. They're really, they work really well because they're warm. No matter what the temperature of the room is, those roots on the plants will stay at 75 or 80 degrees. Yeah. So. I had an old man over in Klamath, yeah. It's kind of high plains, high desert over there. And in the spring, you really gotta watch your garden because sometimes it'll freeze right up to almost Mother's Day. But he would take it, for his garden and stuff like that. He would take it and he'd get like some PVC pipe and run one of those plug-in tapes, heat tapes you wrap around your plumbing. Yeah, you'd run one of those through one of these things and bury it. And then at the other end of the garden there, he'd have everything all plugged into one thing and plug in. And he could put things outdoors in early, middle of April, very early May, which was kind of unheard of over there. But yeah, those things, he'd have every other row, he'd have one of them tubes with a heat thing in it. And that ground, he had it buried like this deep.
Still super cold at that time over there.
Yeah, but the ground was warm. So all he had to do was just, cover it with a shade cloth. And yeah, it worked great over there. So that's an idea if you're outdoors and you're in a cold place. During the summer when it got warmer, he'd just unplug it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that tubing and stuff like that protected those heat tapes. So if you wanted or something like that, you just pull them up. Yeah. So, yeah, it worked out really good.
Girls, don't forget, my husband we have lights, shirts, sweatshirts, shirts, and other stuff available for everybody. So
we have them right here.
Yeah. Make you a deal. Thank you, my love.
The ones on the page, that's a business.
Yeah.
That's a corporation.
Dad's smoking a joint, right? Not seen that a lot.
Glenn? Yeah,
George.
you smoke it. Yeah, this is the first time in a long time. My wood one's right here.
He's still got the pipe.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, he's celebrating, smoking a Girl Scout cookie joint. Nice.
Girl Scout cookie flower.
Girl Scout.
Yeah, it's starting to get old, but still. Oh, yours. Don't
fucking hit both of them.
Oh, it gets it.
Double fist that shit.
I was trying to explain to Spud here one night. One of the things that we had that we did while we were dragging the gut, when we were running around, me and Randy and Uncle Ricky and a bunch of us, in the car, driving down the street, passing a joint as fast as you could, no road clip, as fast as you could for first person, front and back. Yeah, and it was in the dark, so you're looking for grab behind the cherry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glowing cherry.
All of a sudden, whoever dropped it, somebody starts going like this in the car. And said, quick, put it out. Don't want to burn the upholstery.
I'll expect my payment when I get home. It's full, please. No big bills. No checks. Yes, ma'am. Yes, my love. Payments in full.
Yeah, when we created Habit, we really reaped. When we discovered osium,
Oh, that's
we were up at Salem. We're sitting there like me and Ricky and Randy and Lemire, and we're all sitting in the back of his pickup. He had a pickup with that white camper on the back of it. And then we've been sitting there for like 2 hours from about 4 o'clock in the morning because the thing started at 6 and we were waiting in the parking lot. And the cop stopped to see why we were sitting so close to the building. And we just told him we're waiting to play. And he says, okay. When he first comes up, we're sitting in the back, man, the whole camper and everything is just white with smoke. It's hazy and everything. And he comes up and Lemire puts out this can and goes like this. And it still was hazy, but it smelled like oranges. I didn't kid you. And he opens the back of the camper up like the canopy like this, and this smoke just rolls out for this cop, and it smells like oranges instead of pot. And that's when he asked me what we were doing.
Smoking orange peels.
Yeah, that was my introduction to osium.
What the fuck was that shit?
I'm Flowermatic Gaddy. Oh, very good.
For social media marker. Whatever, girlies.
Woohoo! That's a good one.
We could try that thing out on one of the male plants.
You could, yeah, just to show them how it would work, yeah.
And just to check it out for now.
Yeah.
But we got to create a little bit of flower before we actually use it.
Yeah, on a flower. So using it on a male plant would just show you how it cuts and everything like that. So.
Which is fine for a male plant.
Yeah.
Just a way to get rid of it, huh, guys? David Payne, what's up, David?
Evening. How's the grow going? Doing good. I'm about ready to put mine outdoors, believe it or not. I'm only going to do two plants outdoors this year.
Yeah.
Just the two, yeah, the Elvis and the Jack Frost.
Elvis and Jack Frost.
Yeah.
Two great strains.
And the other I planted an Elvis too. I think it just showed.
You wouldn't ruin it. Whatever. We're doing social media marketing.
Smoking some Candyland. Awesome.
Nice. That's Candyland.
Candyland, huh?
How long have we been doing our show now?
7, 8 years maybe?
At least 7 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have been doing Father and Son trim tutorials 7 years.
Yeah, and I'm amazed at how many videos we actually got out there, and that doesn't count the Friday night shows we do. So got about everything we could think of as far as questions, and if we don't know an answer, put it out here and we can let our friends know and stuff, and invariably an answer shows up in not too long. So we're a good idea. So
Let's see.
4 years? No. We've been doing longer than that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're at like 7.
Yeah, we 2 years, maybe 3, but I'm not sure. That's when we got hacked and lost everybody.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
It's been that long. I don't remember. Let's see. I'm gonna grab the mail.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay, can I have the recipe of brownie cookies and use hash? Absolutely. You know, one of the better recipes I found for doing this sort of thing that you're talking about is on the back of the semi-sweet chocolate morsels. Okay, from what are they? But they're the Toll House cookie recipe, and it calls for almost a cup of butter. And I just made some here not long ago, and I tell you, you eat a cookie that's 1.5 inches wide and about this long, that's enough. If you eat a 2-inch square one that big, you're not going to be driving.
One of the overpowered edibles that you're not going to get at your local dispensaries.
Yeah, and when I do make butter, you know, for my edible cookies and stuff like that, I have a kettle that's got a rheostat on it, so that I turn the temperature to just about 100 degrees, just over 100 degrees, and I put in, like I said, 2 hard handfuls out of the foo-foo jar here in the pan with 2 pounds of butter, and then I steep it for 3 or 4 hours, and if I'm going to bed or something, I'll just turn it off, and then in the morning I'll turn it back on for a little while. But I use one of them potato mashers to stir it around and mash it quite a bit. So when it came time to squeeze the butter and stuff out of the plant fiber and stuff, I found an old-fashioned squeeze thing for like cheese or something that I think got to be 50 years old, but it works great. You put one of them cheesecloth or silk things in there and fill it with the butter and the stuff, and you just squeeze it and go right over it. Have your cups lined up, 2/3 cups, and measured, and squeeze them, and you get 5 2/3 cup measurements out of 2 pounds of butter. Squeezing with one of those things, it works pretty good. So, but yeah, the Toll House cookie on the semi-sweet morsels is a really good recipe. I've used other things, cake and stuff like that, but the Toll House with the chocolate chips really makes it all really nice. So.
All right, guys. So we got this new toy from HyGroHub. It's an electric handheld trimmer, the 120, similar to what Trim Daddy has available. It's got a different little scissor setup. This top blade is sharpened on both sides, so it cuts
Both ways.
It cuts going both directions, which is kind of cool.
Well, they're just deeper, I guess, than the Trim Daddies.
I believe they gave us different blades. I'm not sure if they're the same, but we're going to open it up. We're going to check this out. We're going to see if maybe it's a larger or a smaller size of blade, because
well, I just don't think the one from Trim Daddy, I don't think they went back this very far, from the tip of the blade back. They went back, this maybe, this far,
right,
which is still pretty good because they're going back and forth really fast. So
yeah.
And believe me, learning how to do one of these, using it and learning how to do it slow.
Oh, wrong way.
It is, with the blades running back and forth slow instead of fast. It's easier to learn how, believe me.
Yeah. So
We're going to open this thing up, and we're waiting
on fresh flour because we're going to try this thing out on some fresh flour as well.
So we're going to have to wait for the Jack Frost.
We're going to have to wait for this, but we have a nice little friend that they said they raised their little hand here and they said, I would like to help on the video here. So we're going to
definitely mail.
We're going to try them out. So comes with a really nice case. Very nice case, actually.
Yeah.
So durability right there.
doing it on flowers, though, is a lot. Be a different kind of thing, but still, you'd be able to just cut this thing up and show them how it works anyway.
Right. I just want to see how it works and everything. I want to get a feel for it here.
Yeah. So just you can be really picky what you're trimming. You know, if you just run it slow. So the RPMs are pretty low.
All right. Let's see. Don't cut your finger off. I know. Trim Daddy actually comes with
a glove.
With a glove, and I believe we tried.
It worked.
We tested out the glove with just straight cutting the glove with.
And it worked.
With it, and it did. It didn't.
But it pinched your finger pretty good, though. If you still got your finger in there.
You'll pinch the fuck out of yourself. But
one of them little rubber thingies,
those
like for counting
little fingertips.
Yeah. There were little rubber things for mail or counting money or something, but those work really good.
Okay, so here, open this. That's the extra blades.
Okay.
So let's see what kind of extra blades they sent with.
Dang.
The knife. Here. Just slice it across. Hopefully they're a different size or just spares.
Not just spares.
Okay, so right off the bat, look like
this is smaller. That's the bigger one. Yeah, this goes up underneath with a pinion in here that goes back and forth, you know. It goes this way and makes this like that. Very good.
So yeah, there is a wider pair there.
Yeah.
This is a little bit narrower tip.
So for bigger stuff and smaller stuff. But still, the pinion works front sideways, like in the circle underneath, and it drives this back and forth. You gotta take them apart and clean them, you know, and put a little oil in here or grease in here so that they work well. So
ever so often.
Yeah, not all the time, just every so often. And that's probably here in your little booklet.
Yep, comes with a nice screwdriver here, so you can easily.
Oh, here it is, maintenance and repair.
Easily take the bottom off there.
Right here, maintenance and repair.
Simple maintenance and repair instructions.
Yeah, it's pretty explanatory. So very good.
Got a nice little power cord, some oil for the
blades.
For the blades.
Yeah. To clean, you put on a rag and rub it.
And looks
just
like
some
we got extra screws. That's nice.
No kidding. Great.
Just in case you accidentally lose one.
Yeah. And this plug goes off the back, huh?
Because there is a lot of vibration. There's a lot of vibration that comes off of this thing.
This is that's the.
Yeah. So here, let's get.
Okay, so this is the top here is the speed knob.
Okay.
And the plug-in is a two-prong, but you screw it on, not just stick it in like our other ones.
That way it won't just unplug
or something. Yeah.
Unplug in the middle of trim.
Yeah. But I tell you, you be careful because those trimmers, they cut these lines really good.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Father learned that real quick.
I learned that right off the bat.
So here, let's undo this for me. And let's undo this. And we'll try this out.
Next. Oh, this is the plug-in. Okay.
Let's plug this into there.
Yep. Seeing that?
Yep.
Oh, it doesn't matter. They got a thing on both sides. Nice. Oh, it fits there.
Very common cord. You can get these anywhere basically. These plugs here. Nice push.
Yeah. Oh, there it's pretty tough. Yeah.
There we go.
And probably with this cord, you can set it over here, out of the way. Because this, and then this right here. Let's see here. Okay. Take this. 2 prongs, 2 plugs. Let's see. There's a bump there. There,
little notch.
Yeah, so it goes like that. So you get your plug on right, and then you
push that in,
and then you screw this on. Very nice.
Nice little attachment right there.
Yeah, it makes it nice and sturdy. So here you are.
Want to try it out?
Yeah. We go slow.
Here, let's see how fast this thing is here.
Okay, well, turn it up. Got it?
Yep.
Okay, it's on off. That's a negative right there. So right on top, can you see that?
There we go.
Okay.
Got a
And
little
positive,
speed
so
dial.
that's off. So this is on. Oh, well, we got to plug the box in, doofus.
It is plugged in. Maybe. Oh.
Oh, here it is. Okay, I got it. Duh. The button's right here.
Oh, it's got a.
Yeah, right here.
Oh, it's got an on button too. That way you
That's-
don't. Hey, here. That way you don't cut your finger off.
Yeah, no kidding. So anyway, turn the volume down. Turn the thing on.
So there's your speed.
It's pretty slow. So and that's about as slow as it goes.
Okay. Not bad.
Okay, and so we'll go faster. About half volume there.
That's half.
About, yeah.
Okay.
That's fast.
That's pretty. How much vibration is in that thing? That's quite a bit, actually.
Well, when you hold it, it's not bad.
Yeah.
But anyway, to learn how to trim your buds, even when you're doing your flowers, go slow. See, so you can go do things like this, you know. So you can go here and just kind of be picky on where you're going to cut it. So I'm going to see. You see it there? You just don't want to cut the limb above it. So, and believe me, when you're doing buds, even doing it, learning how to do it slow like this is a good idea.
Very nice.
Oops. Even doing it slow, you make boo-boos.
That's okay. It's a male plant.
Yeah. So, yeah, you just be pick and choose as to what you want to go on and off. It's skinny limbs anyway. We'll take those out. How's that? Yeah. Hope people can see that. Mm-hmm.
That's nice. I don't remember how loud the how loud the Trim Daddy was. Yes,
It wasn't too bad.
Edward Scissorhands. Edward Scissorhands.
So just going slow and learning how to, you know, how to do it. And believe me, after later when you can go faster, because being fast doesn't mean you're going to be very accurate. So.
It's a boy cat orange whistling. What the fuck does that mean? Happy Friday.
Very good.
How's the?
Yeah, you got male balls hanging down here now too.
Yeah.
Get ready to pop.
Yep. I figure we could do this before the male pollen sacs start opening and everything.
Yeah. So yeah, here, try it.
Very nice.
It wasn't until you learn how. So.
Right.
Once you're going fast, man, you can clip a lot more when it's going fast than when it's going slow when you're learning. So,
Right.
yeah.
See, like how it'd be interesting to like see how precise of a cut you can do.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean by going slow to learn. And
so if you were to hold the leaves on the very end, and then that would like that would hold the whole branch still for you.
Because like I did that first branch, or two just clipped right off there before you can do anything.
Yep. Whoops.
Yeah, that works good.
Very nice.
Yeah, hold it. That's right. Believe me, when them blades are going slow, so you can be a lot more precise. So.
Yep. There you go. Freeze the wire. See if I can throw some at the camera. Move it up a little bit. There you go.
Oh, okay. You've learned how to trim. I've learned how to run a camera.
So honestly, these things are pretty sharp.
Yeah, the weight's about the same as the other. You know, the trim dad. Of course, I don't know if he's saying the same thing in the same commercial or not.
Comparing equipment.
Yeah. So
Comparing equipment.
test drive. And holding it up here, you know, it's a lot easier than down here. It still wiggles. So
Yep.
wherever you're going to be trimming, I know I always like to hold it below because that way you're working underneath. You can have your hand to brace it too if you want.
So for the thicker stocks, I'll turn it up a little bit. That way,
Yeah.
that way it doesn't get jammed or anything.
I can imagine people at home saying, "Ah! Oh no!" That's funny. That reminds me of shooting corn stalks at each other. They're out in the out behind Grandma's house.
Oh, see there, it started to get jammed. Okay,
Getting a little thicker there.
so we'll turn it up a little bit.
No, still that's a pretty big limb to be trimming. So
yeah. Let's see this. This is that's about a 1/4 inch stock right
Yeah.
there.
And down here it's pretty hard.
Yeah.
Up here where it's a lot more soft. So, but still, no, it's about the same weight.
Okay. And you can turn the power all the way down, and it'll still stay on.
Yep.
Shut it off. Hit the power button.
Right. Use a little oil on a rag. Wipe your blades.
Right.
Keep them clean.
Clean your blades every time.
Yep.
You'll probably have to clean them, turn it on, and move it. Or you can, if you really want to clean them nice, keep your tools nice and clean. Undo this. Take the blades apart, and then you can
Do it
clean.
that way,
you can
yeah.
clean the both.
You'll have to anyway.
Yep.
Down in the middle.
That way you can clean the bottom side of this blade that slides
Also.
on top as well.
Yeah.
Keep your tools clean. They'll work nice for you.
That's right, and it'll last longer too.
I'm going to take Abby for a walk in just a moment. I'm waiting
Yeah.
for Cindy to
All right.
bring the bug juice out. Nice, bug juice. All right, sweetie. Have a wonderful walk, my love. I love you. Oh, no. Don't want to get tangled in that cord.
No.
Okay, there we go. But anyway, guys, there we go. That's just a quick video of the HyGroHub
120.
trimmers 120.
120.
And
that works out good. We'll have buds for you here in a few weeks.
and then we'll try it out again on some actual flower, not just a male plant.
Yeah.
But anyway, needed to get rid of this guy in the first place, so we
Yeah,
started
very good, Glenn.
the Grow Boss trim, right? It's like the plants, male plants. You either use them or get them the fuck out of the
Tuning
room.
in, sir.
Get him the fuck out of the room.
We got a newbie up there. A newbie.
I don't know. Say that there.
Mule?
They will hear you. Anyway. Anyway, there we go. One male plant down. Yeah,
Still smells good.
just kind of made a little mess.
Who cares? Get your wife to come in here and clean it up.
No,
Yeah, she can throw rocks at me
you
later.
don't have to.
Love you, Ashley.
This is my mess. She did help clean and rearrange the last full
Yeah. Awesome.
cleaning and helping out with cleaning the mylar walls and everything.
Yeah.
Amazing job. Fucking amazing. Yeah, that was the one where I didn't have to change the mylar walls. She cleaned the walls and like they're
Papers and papers.
oh, great.
Hey.
Walls were nice and clean after that. I didn't even have to change the mylar.
Ziggy Marley. Why does that sound like they're the one that had trouble not long ago?
Alcohol's right here. Duh. So let's see.
Yeah, we'll add a little Jack Frost to it here too. Gotta make it bigger than the pin joint.
And you do an amazing job. Okay, so let's see.
Sure would be nice to hear from the LVGC. You hear me, Preston?
Right? Where are you at, Preston?
Yeah, he's probably slaving away.
You can still say hi. Gosh. Anyway, let's see how easy it is.
Look at that.
Not bad. Not bad. Alright, blades are in there. Let's see. I don't remember. Let's see just exactly how easy it is
Oh, I'm good.
to clean these. Straight from the factory. Not super tight, but snug.
Yeah, you don't really want to over tighten them. Just snug them up good.
We got lock washers on them here, so
Yeah.
that's a plus.
Evening, Glenn. The missus, excuse me. Good evening. Yeah. I'm glad she's doing well. Recuperate from anything is always no a long time when you're older.
Screw down. FYI, do it over a table or something. I got a table right in front of me, but I'm not doing it over it. Do it over it so you don't drop your screws. Okay. Took the four screws off of the back, and that just straight up lifts right off of there. Super easy.
There's a little pendulum there that spins and drives this back and forth.
Okay. So let's see.
Yeah.
So this is the inside of the bottom side.
This spins and drives the blades back and forth.
Yep.
This way. And right now they're pretty snug, so that's good.
Being brand new, and this clip right here just
sits there.
Slide the top blade forward, and it
Lifts up.
it'll pop off of there, and you can clean both sides here.
Get some a little bit of grease or something for inside some of that white
Lithium
grease. Yeah, we used to lithium, I guess is what it is. Yeah, we used to use it inside the slot machines because it wouldn't throw when the switches would get hot, and they have to keep moving. So that worked out pretty well. You just pop that up off of there and slide it out.
It's like a lift. Yeah.
How to get that off there? So
If I can see it.
Yeah.
There it is.
So it's got like a little lock clip here. You got to lift it over the oval center part and then slide it forward.
yeah.
So
That'll take a little practice.
even like using a flathead screwdriver to even pry it up, and then that way you can
Use your thumb or something to slide it forward.
right. Oh no! So that whole thing slides. I thought it was just.
It just takes doing it. Wonder if you have to do it sideways or something. Look in the directions there. I was looking for a flat spot here.
Maybe slide it. Yeah. I know. Look in the directions.
Yeah. Because it's still kind of pressured here with that.
Or you can just slide them off like that all the way. Because actually,
Well, your bump's on the backside of the blade here.
yeah, no, I see. But
like even if that slides all the way forward, it doesn't look
like it's going to.
it doesn't look like it's gonna.
Yeah, we better look at the directions.
Right, fine. Fuck. I got this. All right, let's see. Maintenance and repair.
Yeah.
Loosen, remove. That's the inside of that. This is the blade. Blades. Check the blades. Slightly move the blade.
Yeah, if all you have to do is turn it, then that'd be cool.
Blades will show signs. So yeah, you just turn. Yeah. So
Just turn it more sideways like this instead of snapping it off.
So
Yeah.
right here, so it doesn't come all the way off. Come on, focus.
Just turn it more sideways to clean it. And lubricate it.
Okay. So there, for maintenance and repair, shows everything on the blades. Right here, slide the blade all the way to the side.
Like this, yes.
Yep. Slide it all the way to the side like that in order to clean.
And lube, yeah.
And lube, yep.
And then put it back over like this.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna clean it. We're gonna clean this puppy. Now that we know what the fuck we're doing.
I was talking with my uncle the other day, and his name is Claire, so like mine. And we're the only two Claires we've ever met. I mean, females, that's fine. That's spelled different and everything. But he always thought it was pretty cool because my name was Claire too. So I mean, it's the son actually, and he's 91.
Wow.
Yeah, and his doctor keeps telling him to slow down, and he says, "Fuck him." If he slows down, that'd be his undoing. So he just, yeah, he's got a garden and everything. Somebody gave him some chickens to take care of. And yeah, it's pretty nice. I hadn't heard from our cousins in Idaho for a long time.
Fuck Idaho.
But man, there's some of the kids that we used to hang out with all summer long.
Keep the blades nice and clean.
And yeah, and lube, and they'll work good.
And then you can put like a drop of oil in the middle of the oil shaft there, and you can
around the here.
Yep, on the inside here, and then
And
that
just
will
drop there.
help you lube the blades.
Keep it lubed and smooth. Yeah, moving smooth. Yeah.
Keep it running.
Yeah.
So let's put this baby back on. So let's put it nice and. It actually looks like it's a little at an angle. Line this oval up with the two spots there.
That's right.
There we go. Put your screws back in.
Yeah, sometimes when it's just getting dark and stuff, one of our aunts or uncles, whoever came to visit for that weekend and stuff, take some of us older kids up back, and we'd make kind of like slingshots out of a piece of kindling, split it a little bit, and you could pry it apart and put a rock in it, hold the stick up and whack it, and that rock, man, I ain't kidding you, hit a kite, man, it'd knock you down. It really would. But then we learned how to hold a knife blade or like a machete or something up with a blade toward us, and have like 2-foot piece of corn stalk or something, and reach up there and just swing like a baseball and hit that blade, and still you got like a 4-inch piece of corn stalk coming at you. And here's like 10 of us kids running around just almost dark doing this, having wars in the grass at back. It sounds good yet. So
Okay, after you get it on, check it, turn it on, make sure everything's working properly, which it is. Very nice. That was pretty easy, pretty simple. And even for like just swapping out new blades, it's
pretty basic. Yeah.
really quick. It doesn't take long at all.
Yeah.
very nice. Like I don't know, I kind of like it.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend using Pam either.
Me like it. Yeah.
Pam might stay on your buds and smoke funny.
I taste like butter.
Yeah.
Right. But anyway, there is the trimmer 120 from HyGroHub.
Yeah.
HyGroHub. And so if you guys want to check that out, I'll put
Even
the,
a double M
I'll put the
Despo.
links for the HyGroHub in the description. And whenever I get our code for you guys, we will have a fast code that you guys can use if you would like to check HyGroHub out and see what other kind of products they have. You can get a small discount using our fast code.
Yeah, believe me, sometimes it works. You know who I haven't heard from in a long time? I'll never be a cog in the system again.
Oh yeah, it's been a while since I've been on.
And if you're out there and you're listening, Pockets is over there.
Okay, let's screwdriver.
Called Pockets from Mr. Green Spleen. Hey, Mr. Green Jeans was taken by Captain Kangaroo's helper. Mr. Green Spleen. Yeah, that's pretty good, Pockets. Two joints in one night? Boy, am I racking them up good, aren't
You're high.
I? No kidding. I'm glad you drive me home.
Kind of have to. Don't let your father drive home stoned.
Yeah, I do most often, but not this bad or this good or whatever.
Okay. There's that one. And this one.
Right up there.
Not bad. I'm gonna have to break out the Trim Daddy 2 and see.
Compare 'em.
Compare.
Oh, maybe you should ask first.
We're gonna do this first. Anyway, guys, HyGroHub 120 scissors. These things are awesome.
Wow.
We'll have.
Yeah.
You gonna live?
Yeah. Even if it's only on one lung. David Payne, good evening.
David P.
Colin Uber.
Colin Uber.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very good. Is that water in the eyes there? Double M disco? Very good.
That's why you don't trim and mess with your eyes. You'll end up crying.
Yeah. Smudge your glasses too.
Big old hash fingerprint on there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if you're doing like Toll House cookies or something, you're sprinkling hash in. I'd use, I don't know, a whole cup of hash would probably be way, way bad. I mean, not bad. I mean, you'd be eating like slivers.
Bad.
But still, I mean, like half a cup of, it just calls for like, 2 sticks of butter, and if you're putting in hash, I'd put in like 1 stick, butter and hash, same amount, 50-50. I think that'll work out pretty good for hash or something.
Kind of evened it out a little bit.
And sometimes 375 I think is a little high. I think that's what they call for. So I mean, I cook them for a little bit longer, but I do it at a lower temperature. Yeah, because you don't want stuff to bake out of it, when you're cooking it. So, and most THC pretty much vaporizes at 120 or something, or maybe just a few degrees lower, but that's pretty close. So,
Side by side trim off.
spent 5 days in Gold Beach. Oh,
We could do a side
fishing.
by side trim
Very
off.
good.
One using HyGroHub,
Huh?
one using Trim Daddy. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Good idea, Glenn. We'll keep that in mind.
Side by side trim. Good idea, yeah.
Yeah, I spent 5 years
Fishing. Yeah, you did that.
Gold Beach, yeah.
Fishing.
I was fishing.
And that's what this is.
Like, he's got to be high. If he's fishing, he's got to be high.
Gold Beach is a nice place. I used to hang out down at Brookings more often.
Yeah.
You know, than I don't know. It was just a little bit slower than Gold Beach was, but it was pretty nice down there.
Nice. Well, these 2 gnome candy plants behind us, they are female, so probably end up taking these outside. I'm gonna bring. I think I was gonna bring the. Well, no, maybe I should bring them outside. Clones. I thought about just bringing the clones in here.
Yeah, you could do it whichever.
Bring
You just
clones
want them
in
to
here.
grow up and then
Just
flower.
Just want to grow them up. So
Yeah. I'd do that.
We'll probably end up doing the swappy loo with the babies.
Yeah.
And because they're all female now.
And right now it's what 14 hours of light.
I think
Outdoors.
I think I'm right at 14 hours
Yeah.
right now.
So bringing them in and putting them on 14 hours would be a good thing, and then you can up the hours, or in a week or so.
Slowly work my way up to 18.
No, just get them used to being indoors, and then after a week or so, then you can just go from 14 hours. I just turn it right up
Up to 18.
to 18. Yeah.
Very nice. And there we go, guys. And we also have an updated video on the plants that are over at Father's. One Jack Frost, budding up good.
Oh yeah, that's definitely the early girl, and the other one's a little behind, but it's still starting to bud up now.
So,
And both, but I think the other one, I just said before you came and got me, I went and looked, and I saw a couple hairs on the other the other Elvis. So we got 2 Elvis, and
nice.
nothing to make it seed either, and pollinate it with.
Oh, well. But we do have this really nice 1 Jack Frost seed that we found last week.
And we're gonna go through a bag.
And we're going to go through our bag. We're going to find more seeds.
Yeah.
You hear that?
Because we can't let Jack Frost go somewhere. I mean, it's been bad enough. I mean, the last time I was out was 2020, I think, was that bag. I think I brought over here.
Yeah.
So 3 years.
Got to keep the Jack Frost going, guys.
Yeah, because there's none here in the valley. There isn't. There really is not.
Which is crazy. Like, there's all these other different strains, but we can't find Jack Frost.
Yeah, no, it just died out with a lot of people. Some just didn't clone or seed and everything, and all at the same time for some reason.
All yours in your tent are just starting to flower. Nice.
Very good.
I actually love that stage, right when they're just starting to flower, putting off the hairs.
Yeah, starting
All
to
the
get
little-
eraser-sized nuggets.
All the little nuggies. Nice.
When they start getting like that, then down low on the bigger branches or something, take off a couple of the nodes going out just to bring the energy out to the ends.
Focus on those colas.
Yep.
Unless you like the little shit, then whatever. Do whatever. I gotta stop you from doing whatever.
But taking off those little branches, it just directs the energy where you want it down low.
Clean out the inside of your plant.
It does save a lot of popcorn if you're not into the popcorn.
Dave's not here. Well, I think
Somewhere I've got some of
I
that.
think we got some of that somewhere. So I think you brought it one Friday.
Yeah,
Fuck, I don't know. We got weed.
it was sure nice stuff. I think that
We'll
was
show you next Friday. Sweet. We'd love to see. Would love to have you share that, David. So we'll see you next
Friday.
week.
Awesome.
Nice. Hell yeah. Until then, guys, updated video from Fathers coming out Monday. And
It was still only 50-50, with all what the females have got compared to the males and stuff. Yeah. With all of them and everything, the general thing was about 50-50. So we'll have to learn how to read that little, volcano thing on the bottom of the seed better, I think.
better,
Yeah. So we'll just have to break out the old microscope and try it again.
Right.
Because I think that one set like we did isn't really a good enough thing to say that it works. So I'll try it 2 or 3 more times or somehow however long I can here, and then we'll have to get better at it. I'm pretty sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, we're out here for the weekend. If you want to check out the HyGroHub and what they have, we will have the links in the description below. After a little while, I'll have to put those in there.
Yeah.
And keep an eye out for our FAST code for a nice little discount during checkout if you wish to grab one of these electric 120 scissors.
Trimmers, yeah.
And don't forget, guys, we have our online store where you can find all of our channel merch, shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, tank tops, koozies, the whole bit. We got them. So check that out.
Still, we should find out what we got here too.
And yeah, and we do have
We got these.
we have some shirts and hoodies.
Sizes are varying, aren't they? The hoodies, we only got one large and
mediums,
a bunch of mediums.
mediums, yeah.
Bummer.
But anyway, guys, stay tuned. Yeah, hoodies.
Be cool and be safe. And smile when you're gardening. It makes people wonder what you're up to.
Yeah.